If you walk the wrong way, you might live with more pain and die younger. No, I'm serious. If you aren't walking the way I'm going to tell you in this video, it can greatly impact your life. Walking is one of the biggest secrets for low back pain and overall health. And if you follow my walking protocol, you will achieve the following benefits: improve low back disorders, reduce overall pain, reduce all-cause mortality, improve mental health, improve sleep, and improve immunity. My name is Dr. Grant Elliott, and we've helped thousands with back pain and sciatica fully recover through our one-on-one online coaching program. And in this episode, I'm going to teach you how to walk to change your back pain and your life. Now, first off, this is not a video about walking form. We're not going to make up some mumbo jumbo about how your walking form is off, how you're overpronating, or that your feet aren't shaped right, or you got flat feet or too high arches or whatever, and start to freak you out and make you feel self-conscious when you go walk. Definitely not. This is about when, where, and how long you should be walking. So let's get started. How is walking a great approach for low back issues and reducing your pain? Well, first, walking has the lowest barrier of entry to any form of exercise. It is an innate human movement with the lowest requirement. So it is really accessible to everyone outside of very unique circumstances. Most people think you need intense or complex exercises to gain health benefits, but this isn't true. In fact, one Harvard study found that just walking 5.5 miles per week reduced cardiovascular events by 31%. So this simple form of movement can have a profound effect on your heart and chronic disease. Could we even reach as far to say that some simple walking could have an impact on how long you live? Well, a meta-analysis of 30 million adults that found those who exercised the minimum requirement per week, which is 150 minutes of moderate exercise, had a 31% lower risk of dying early compared to those who did not exercise at all. And those who exercised half that at 75 minutes a week, which is the equivalent of an 11-minute brisk walk a day, had a 23% lower risk of early death. Now, when analyzing numbers of steps per day specifically, one study found that 8,000 steps per day led to a 51% lower all-cause mortality rate, and 12,000 steps per day bumped that up to 65% lower all-cause mortality rate. So you could say walking could affect how long you live. And I think it's safe to say that living as long as possible and as healthy as possible should probably be a priority for us. But the benefits of walking don't stop here. By making another slight change to your walking, you can also improve immunity, sleep, and mental health. The change you need to make to your walking to achieve this is walking in the morning and evening sun. Walking in the sun at these times of day can improve immunity, sleep, and mental health for a few simple reasons. First, solar angle, which is the angle of the sun's rays to the horizon. The angles at this time of day have a greater chemical and hormonal impact, as these angles interact with our eyes and follow a more natural and primal pattern of rising for activity and retreating to sleep, following patterns of the sun. This helps set our circadian rhythm, which promotes better sleep. Better sleep promotes better healing and better immunity. Along with simply being outside promotes anti-inflammatory, anti-allergic effects, and increased immune cellular activity. In fact, a study over 1,000 men and women found that those who walked at least 20 minutes a day at least 5 days a week had 43% fewer sick days than those who exercised once a week or less. And if they did get sick, it was for a shorter duration and their symptoms were less intense. Now, better sleep can also improve mental health, of course. But a big mental component of these daily walks is simply unplugging from the world, listening to nature, which inherently puts you in a slightly meditative state. This is why I recommend not listening to anything when you're walking, but rather letting your ears just listen to what there is. You might be surprised with how your mindset is after making this a routine. Hey, real quick, I know you're struggling with pain and obviously want to fix it. So if you just text me the word pain to 317-751-9509, I will send you my free back pain fix demo. Just text that number and you can fix your pain. Thank me later. Back to the show. Now, the grand finale, how does walking help low back pain? A large study in 2019 felt walking to be similarly effective to physical exercise for chronic back pain for a few key reasons. Pain and fear avoidance behaviors were similarly affected by walking and physical exercise. Pain reduction can occur as a result of the plethora of health benefits that I've highlighted up until this point, but also because a vast majority of lower back issues are movement-based problems. And we know that based on the evidence, movement-based solutions are the #1 cure for back pain. Well, walking is movement, so you are starting your day with movement. You are moving your hips, you're moving your low back, you're moving your pelvis, and you're moving all the muscles that interact with these areas that affect the lower back too. For many, this alone can reduce their pain. Now, I will say there are some that actually feel worse after walking, and we have a different approach for these people in our program. Now, the other component here is that many people with chronic back pain develop fear avoidance behaviors, meaning they move in a particular way in fear of triggering their pain and aim to avoid many movements of their back. This is essentially when you are moving around like a robot to avoid bending your back in fear of making it worse. Many people are stuck in this trap and it only makes your pain worse. While developing a simple habit of walking, aka a movement-based intervention, helps free your mind and reduce fear associated with movement. This will help you come out of this mental trap faster, improving your freedom of movement faster, and therefore reducing your pain faster. Now, so far we know we should walk outside in the morning and night, in the sun, but for how long and how many days a week? This was briefly discussed in the section of cardiovascular and mortality benefits earlier in this video, but in my opinion, after prescribing these walking methods to thousands of people who have gone through my online low back program, a 10 to 20 minute walk at morning and night is ideal for most struggling with back pain. And if you feel like longer times are difficult for you to achieve because pain increases, then simply walk as long as you are able to until you reach that pain increase threshold, subtly increasing the duration over time with the goal of increasing the total duration per week. Oh, and if you are someone who's saying you're too busy to walk, or maybe your current weather where you're living isn't good, I have a solution for both these excuses. Just buy an under-the-desk treadmill. This will have zero impact on your time or work productivity, so you can easily implement walking into your day. And of course, you can walk indoors regardless of outside conditions. I personally get an extra 20 to 30,000 steps a day since starting my under-the-desk treadmill, and it has been a game changer for me for many different reasons. So this walking prescription can have a profound impact on your life, not only helping to reduce your low back pain, but also on so many other areas of your health that you can benefit from for the rest of your life. But if you can also recognize the reality that although this can have a great addition to your life, you also need a more specific plan for your low back, meaning the right exercises you should be doing, the wrong exercises you should not be doing, when to do these exercises, how much to do of these exercises, and when to progress your exercises to get back to living a life freely with exercise without an ounce of pain, then I have something for you and I'm extremely excited to help you achieve this. Just text me the word pain to 317-751-9509 to get a step-by-step tailored plan to permanently fix your back or sciatica pain using my centralization process. Do it right now so you don't miss this opportunity to finally get pain-free and live the life you deserve. What costs more, staying in pain or a solution? Please like the video, subscribe if you haven't already, join my private Facebook group, RehabFix Low Back Program, for more free content, resources, and guides. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you on the next one.